In high school, I had a pop-punk band. We'd practice in the bassist's garage or my basement once a week, play friends' birthday parties at a rented-out community center, and occasionally compete in a battle of the bands. Listening back, it's embarrassing. The music wasn't very polished, the lyrics make me cringe, and I mean, it's pop-punk. There's not a whole lot you can do with that. But recently I started listening to some old cassette recordings I dug up. These things don't exist anywhere on the internet. And there was one song called Desert Isle. I can't really remember or discern what's going on with the lyrics my 16-year-old self was singing, or perhaps they are clouded by my embarrassment. The music you listen to, and probably by extension make, in your teenage years, is cemented into your subconsciousness for the rest of your life. This was the first time my obsession with islands materialized in song. Going back even further in memory, an island that captures my youth rests in Lake Huron between Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas in the Straits of Mackinac. It's called Mackinac Island in these modern times, but that name has a long history, originating from the Ojibwa word for big turtle, transliterated by French fur traders, and truncated into its current form by the British. The island was inhabited first by the Anishinaabe people, who considered it to be the Gitche Manitou, or Great Spirit. Anishinaabe tribes made pilgrimages here to perform rituals for the spirit. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the island became a place for European colonizers to do trade and build missions and forts, and my family and I spent a week or so each summer vacationing there, touring those old buildings, watching War of 1812 reenactments. It's an odd place. Motor vehicles aren't permitted, so people get around on bicycle or horse-drawn carriage. Most of the island is a state park, but there's a downtown, summer cottages, and even a small community who live on the island year-round. There's an old single-lane bowling alley, a fancy hotel that claims to have the longest porch in the world, and an inexplicably high number of fudge shops. Seeing the island by satellite makes it feel so small. Over the years, I've come to know almost every corner of its 4.5 square miles. This place encapsulates so much of my childhood, and also some of my best adult memories. I've taken my bike off the paved trails and onto the single tracks, stumbling upon the crack in the island, finding wild raspberries. I took midnight rides around the perimeter and sipped virgin daiquiris on the island house porch while watching the bats swoop in. I can smell the lilacs in the summer rain as it stirs up the horse manure. Playing frisbee on the Stonecliff lawn, overlooking the mighty Mac. The sound of the cannon being fired at the fort, clapping hooves and carriages continuing on, undisturbed. But from space, it feels so small.